Hi guys, welcome to Truth Heals 1111. My name is Chloe. I'm going to be your reader for this evening. Thank you for choosing my channel. If you like, please join me on Facebook or on YouTube at Truth Heals 1111. All weekend long, I will be doing my reading. So if you don't catch this one on Friday, look for another reading Saturday and Sunday. And hopefully one of the readings that I plan on doing this weekend will resonate with you. This is just a collective general reading. Please only take what resonates. If it does not apply, we're going to let it fly. This can go for what's currently going on with you or what's currently going on around you. This is a spiritual tool of love and light to be able to help guide you so you can see what's coming towards you, whether this is past, present, or future. So whatever cards may come out in this reading, that's what they're just going to come out to be. I'm only a seer, a visionary. I'll be able to lock in on your energy and be able to pull. Some of you that do watch my channel, as you're watching this, I am pulling that you don't believe in tarot, or you don't trust tarot, or you think that tarot is dark. It's actually not. I am a loving, giving, healing person. I give my, the shirt off my own back to help the next person. I do this to assist people in guiding people on their journey. I don't want to use these tarot cards to talk about anybody's situation. I'm not here to gossip. I'm not here to slander people or put anybody down. The only thing I'm here to do is spiritually reveal the truth. Which is why my channel is called Truth Heals 1111. This weekend, I've been getting plenty of downloads, collective. So Spirit wanted me to ask you, what are you binding yourself to? And let me break this down for you, because this in Spirit was talking to me the same way, right? Before I healed, right? Before, you guys, I went through a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, a lot of addictions, a lot of bad choices in my life that, I binded myself to. And the reason why is because, we all want to live life. We all want to love life. We all want to be successful. We want to enjoy life. But what happens when we encounter pain, trauma, abuse, rejection, neglection, where we're feeling unworthy, where we're feeling not deserving, when we're feeling like who cares about us? Who do we have in this world? That is that type of energy that I used to bind myself to. Now, fear, the reason why I binded myself was because of fear. And life was I wasn't never born with fear. Things had just happened in my life to cause that emotion of fear. Fear was man-made because, as the divine created me as my own unique individuality, I was brought to this earth to experience life, not to be binded by trauma, abuse, neglect, rejection, pain, anger, whatever emotions. Anytime that I hold on to something, that means I'm binding myself to it. So Collective Spirit is saying, what do you need to take a look at that you are binding yourself to? Now, I only use negative emotions. This could be money. This could be love. This could be job. This could be career. Are you overworking yourself? Are you binding yourself to working instead of dealing with problems? Are you binding yourself to being wanting to be validated? Are you binding yourself to ego? Are you binding yourself to overgiving? Are you binding yourself to over doing everything for everybody else and not enough for yourself? Are you binding yourself to what? So Spirit wanted me to ask you, what are you binding yourself to? Secondly, how are you viewing yourself in this world? Are you looking at things from a superficial level where you feel like you have to pay the bills, have a house, have a car, have money, take trips? Oh, excuse me. Somebody doesn't want me to talk. Are you looking for those external things? Are you working on the soul level, which is to thine own self be true, finding yourself and loving who you are, loving the unique, attentive, attractive person that you are? Spirit is wanting you to take a look at is, are you showing up in the world as yourself, or are you portraying yourself as something that you're not? I don't know what's going on in the energy and why I was getting those downloads, why I was getting those thoughts. But yes, Spirit is just wanting you guys to be honest with yourself. In whatever current situation you're going through, whatever this is that I'm seeing, Spirit is wanting you to be honest with yourself about the situation. Okay, so we are going to tap in. I have my old deck of cards to where I first learned how to read cards, read energy. So let's go ahead and we are going to tap in. Spirit, ancestors, archangels, and the known and the unknown. What do I need to see? What do I need to see? What do I need to see? Show me, Spirit. Communication. Let me turn my light. Communication. Okay, so I'm at that collective. Oh, let me tone this light down so we can see the cards. Okay. Okay. I have communication. What about this communication, Spirit? Show me communication. Show me communication. The Phoenix. Maybe I got too much light going on. Okay, I have communication with the Phoenix. Communication with the Phoenix. I also have chakras and mirror. Chakras and mirror. So communication, the Phoenix, chakras, and mirror. Spirit, ancestors, show me, why did these cards come out? Travel. Why am I seeing these cards, Spirit? Why am I seeing these cards? The Lovers. I have the Lovers. Numbers. Too many cards, Spirit. Show me. I need one more card, Spirit. One more card. You need one more card, Spirit. What do you need to show me? Nature. Nature. Under nature, I got rainbow enhance. Rainbow enhance. Okay. Alright, let's break this down. Spirit, ancestors, archangels, most high and divine universe, let me please use my vessel as person I can see the truth and clarity in this situation. Give me the clarity to be able to tap in to see what I need to see. Open up my eyes, that way I can see upon the mountain passes. Okay. What is communication, Spirit? What is Spirit want to tell you about communication? Spirit wants to tell you about communication is there's a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. Okay. Something about communication. A second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. Okay. So Spirit is saying if you're needing to communicate something to somebody, it's not too late to take a leap of faith and communicate something to somebody. What is the Phoenix, Spirit? Show me the Phoenix. Show me the Phoenix. Why am I seeing the Phoenix? Why am I seeing the Phoenix? The Phoenix is the temple of the rose. Ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet coats. Oh, wow. So the Phoenix is clarified by, again, let me read this. Temple of the Rose. Ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet codes. So, and the Spirit Guides is asking you to get over the fear of the unknown and to rise like a phoenix, rise out of the ashes. This could be almost like letting go of the old version of yourself to become the new version of yourself. Standing in your truth and in your power, knowing who you are, expressing how you feel, sharing the world and with how you show up in this life. To express some sort of communication. What is chakras? What is chakras, Spirit? Show me chakras. Show me chakras. Too many cards. What is chakras? Mother Rose. Returning to each other. Compassion. Humanity. So Spirit is seeing for the chakra card. Returning to each other. To return to somebody. Returning to each other, compassion, humanity. I don't know, collective, is this resonating with you? This could either mean like returning back to yourself, getting in tune with yourself, or if you're somebody that's been longing for another person, been wanting to communicate with somebody, Spirit is saying for you to let go of what was the past and transform into the Phoenix, transform into a better version of yourself, a higher version of yourself. What is mirror, Spirit? Show me mirror. The crowning. Mirror. The mirror is clarified by, oh my god, my nails in these cards. The mirror is clarified by the crowning. So Spirit is saying initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. So collective, whether you are the person, okay, I can kind of see where this is going. How do I say this? I need to put this in real short-term sense, right? When I was a child, I thought as a child. When I was a teenager, I thought as a teenager. When I was a preteen, I thought as a preteen. When I was a young adult, I thought as a young adult. When I became the adult, I thought as an adult. When I become older and I'm a senior citizen, guess how I'm going to think? I'm going to think as a senior citizen. What Spirit is saying is to remember that life is all about transmutation and transformation. No matter what we go through, no matter what we've been through, we have all transmuted pain into some sort of power. It has changed us somehow, some way. It could have, what should have stopped us, made us realize that it was something that needed to happen in order for our lives to get better. I'm trying to think the best way to say this. You ever have somebody do something to you, right? And you knew it was somebody else's fault, and y'all were real cool. Everything was everything. And they did something to you. There was a problem, and then y'all broke up, right? You didn't want to talk to that person anymore, because that person would not take accountability for their behavior and their action. Well, the actions, the decisions, the thoughts, the choices. That pain that you went through, collective, it kind of transformed you, because you ended up seeing a person for who they are and how they treated you. And being immature to be mature. Now I feel like you allow people to stand on how they treat you today. With the crowning, what this means is that we are all kings and queens in this world, right? It is the sense of me being true to myself, right? Collective, whether or not you've been giving, you've been loving, you've been nurturing, you've been healing, you've been a provider. You were there for others when nobody else was. And some people just couldn't accept you for who you are and how you showed up. You could have separated yourself from these people. By you standing in your power, taking your power back, the divine has crowned you a king or queen because you went through some sort of lesson. Whoever you were dealing with, if your life is becoming better, whoever you were dealing with, the person or people, let's say people, because this could be more than one person. There are a lot of people that could be seeing you, seeing what you're doing, and want to be back in your life again. Um, it's almost like the people from the past, they hurt you, they took advantage of you, right? And then all of a sudden you separate from these people. Your life gets better. And when your life starts to get better, now people are going to want to come back and have a seat at the table that you had to build by yourself. Basically, this could be one person, this could be multiple people. Um, if you aren't doing good in life right now, you have people in the past wanting to come back into your life and sit at your table. What is travel? Travel is clarified by the Great Mother. I have the Great Mother and healing your mother line. Wow, I have the Great Mother and healing your mother line. The Great Mother and healing your mother line. Healing the Great Mother means surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. And healing the mother line, healing ancestral work, mother line, growing up. Okay, so ancestors is giving me a message, right? Collective, your ancestors, in old times were praying for something. They prayed out to God. They prayed out to the universe. They held their head up high and they prayed for something. And somehow, whatever they prayed for is something that needs to be healed within you. For example, if you knew your ancestors came from slavery, on confirmation, if you knew your ancestors came from slavery, you had an ancestor that prayed up to the heavens for freedom, for peace, to be happy, to be with their loved ones. Whatever that ancestor has prayed for, it's almost like that prayer was ingrained in your spirit. You are the one that is supposed to break the generational curse, to your ancestry, your lineage, your family cycle. So with travel, this could mean getting back into your roots. Tap into your ancestry. Tap into your Akashic records. This can mean do some soul searching. This could mean a possible of so many things. Tap into your feminine energy. Are you being the mother to? Are you playing a mother role to people to help heal them, to help nurture people? Collective, there we all go through something. Everybody goes through something, but not everybody has the inner strength to talk about what they're going through. For those who can accept their feminine energy, are you reaching out to people to be the mother figure in people's lives today? Are you helping people break a generational curse within themselves? Are you taking the time to call and see if people are okay? Ask people how they are doing. I don't know. Spirit is saying something that was ingrained in you when you were born, when you were created, was ancestral, and it was something that your ancestors have prayed for, and you were brought here to bring that prayer to reality. But don't worry, I'm gonna tap in, collective. I'm gonna tap in, and I'm gonna see what the ancestors want you to know. What is the Lover's spirit? The Lovers. All right, with the Lovers. I ended up pulling After the Rain. The silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, and acceptance. Something about the lover situation, it being over, to accept that it's over, and grounding is necessary. So this is After the Rain. Collective, this is something that whether this is a person, place, or thing you were involved in that broke your heart, and you knew that you were in love with it and you had to move on from it. Spirit is asking you to ground yourself right now. Accept that it is over. There's nothing you can do to change the situation. To see the lining at the end, it's almost like to find the rainbow at the end of the storm. What is numbers? Show me numbers, Spirit. Show me numbers. And numbers is clarified by rapture. Oh. Sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. Okay. If you are seeing signs, angel numbers, synchronicities, colors, anything with numbers, Spirit is asking you to right now pour into yourself. This is self-love, self-care, putting yourself first. If you're the type of person that's always you're always caring about the next person, you're always worried, you're always showing up for other people, Spirit is saying to take a break and pour into yourself. What is hands, rainbows, and nature? Oh, come to me. Oh, okay. With hands, rainbows, and nature, come to me. All right, let's break this down because let me. I see what this is. Okay. Collective, whatever you've been manifesting, right now, if you've been manifesting and you feel it coming, something good is coming your way, to manifest this, to bring it into reality, you're going to have to do some work. Spirit wants you to go into nature, plant your feet barefooted in the ground, to close your eyes and to listen to the sounds. If you hear birds, if you hear the wind whistling, if you hear, just get in tune with the energy of nature while you're in nature, but keep your bare feet grounded into the universe, into the earth. Plant your feet so far into the earth that you can feel the earth underneath your feet. While you are planting your bare feet in the earth, Raise your head to the sun or to the clouds or to the sky and tell the universe what you are wanting. But to thine own self be true. In order to bring this manifestation in, you have to know what you want. You can't second guess what you're trying to manifest right now. Hold your head up to the universe. Tell the universe what it is that you truly want. After you ground yourself, release any tension, release any energy that you've been holding on to that's making you feel like you've been working hard for, or you've been stressing over, or something's been making you feel like it's holding you back. To let that energy go into the ground. Let that flow through your body and to release it into the universe. That way you're able to pull in what you want to manifest. Hands. Spirit wants you to run your hands, cleanse your hands with underwater. You could take a shower. Take a shower. Use Epsom salt. I'll help you. So what you want to do is you want to take some Epsom salt. You can even use the therapy salt. I use lavender and I use the vitamin C. Take the Epsom salt and rub your hands. You want to rub the back of your hands. You want to rub the palm of your hands. Rub your hands. Cleanse your hands of whatever energy, because we can touch so many things that other people touch, and that can also transmute energy as well. Cleanse your hands with some sort of Epsom salt, rock salt, sea salt. But rub your hands underwater. Cleanse your hands. Clean under your nails so that way your hands are clean. And what else do we have? Rainbow. Spirit wants you to go see the beauty of things. This is not only are we going out in nature, but see the beautiful things. See, like right now, we live in a world, right? If I was to go outside, I see a school building, I see trees, I see lights, I see wiring. Then I look up and I see stars, and I see clouds, and I see the moon. Sometimes at night I'll see a cat run across the grass. You know what I'm saying? I'll see a car passing by. Spirit is asking you to take notice of the little things that you see. Every day we focus on this scheduled routine of going to work, going to do this, going to do that. That we've been skipping out, enjoying the little things that we get to do. We get to enjoy while we live in this lifetime. So Spirit is asking you to notice the little things. And whatever you want, once you come to me, you will be able to manifest what you've been wanting. Attracting like a rose. Receive abundance. All your dreams. I just gave y'all the cheat code to receive, to manifest what you want. Spirit just gave you the cheat code. Confirmation. I could have been outside seeing that car drive by really fast. If you're ready to manifest, listen to that. Okay, let's move on. So I'm going to go to raise your vibrations. Let's go to raise your vibrations. Spirit, how do you want the collective to raise their vibrations? Alright, here we go. How do you want the collective to raise their vibration? Oh, wow. Here, raise your vibrations by telling yourself, I am fulfilled by love. Raise your vibration by saying, I am fulfilled by love. Raise your vibrations by shifting your perspective. Again, raise your vibrations by shifting your perspective. So know that you are fulfilled by love and that you need to shift your perspective. What else, Spirit? What else does the collective need to sing to themselves to raise their vibration? I cleanse my energy field. Tell yourself you cleanse your energy field. Tell yourself, I cleanse my energy field. What else, Spirit? What else do you want the collective to say to raise their vibration? Believing is seeing. Believing is seeing. Collective, when you believe it, guess what? You'll see it. When you believe it, you'll see it. I don't know, but I just said this feeling fear is a call for love. Feeling fear is a call for love. Look, I am fulfilled by love, and feeling fear is a call to love. I am fulfilled by love, and feeling fear is a call to love. Twice. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. And you are safe here. And you are safe here. Yes, Collective, you're safe right here. All right. We got this out the way. Yeah, let me give y'all what Jesus wanted to tell you. Yeah, I was listening to something about the name Jesus earlier, and so I pulled my cards up. Your faith has saved you. Go in peace. Your faith has saved you. Go in peace. I don't know if you can see that on YouTube, but it says your faith has saved you. Go in peace. Luke chapter 7, verse 50. What else, Spirit? Pray always. Pray always. Always pray. But to make sure y'all stay prayed up. What else does Jesus want to say, Spirit? Oh, Jesus want to say a lot. What does Jesus want to say, Spirit? Show me what Jesus want to say. What is... Oh, this is great. So Jesus is saying, what things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall have them. Mark 11, verse 24. What things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall have them. Collective, I just said that. When you manifest to believe. Believing, look, believing is seeing. Believing is seeing. The spiritual message says whatever you believe in, whatever you pray for. The Holy Spirit says have faith because you're about to see them. Whatever you've been manifesting. Right? All right, I'm just trying to give y'all the positivity before we really dive into the tarot. Just trying to keep it a buck with y'all. Uh, really ain't trying to call out nobody's mess right now. Just trying to be high vibrational, stay positive. But we gotta dive deep into this. We both do. You and I both. Here we go. Collective, time to turn the light. Time to illuminate whatever's been going on in your situation, collective. Let's bring out the bad boys. Alright. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, Most High Universe, ancestors, and the Master Spirit, guides, archangels, the known, the unknown, God's goddess. Show me what I need to see. Give me the truth and the clarity in this situation. Help me use my intuition to guide, to lock in on this energy. In your name, I pray, angels. I use you. Please come to me and use me as a vessel. All right, collective, here we go. Let me see what is in your energy. Okay, so the first tarot card I got, whether this is you or somebody in your energy, I got the Six of Pentacles reversed. This is somebody that's in debt. Somebody's being selfish. Somebody's not being fair to you with the Four of Cups. Somebody is contemplating. Somebody could have been selfish to you and is contemplating on what? What is the Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. What? To the Page of Swords. Curiosity, energy, enthusiasm, ideas. Collective, is this y'all where y'all are confirmation? Is this y'all where y'all are holding back from people, places, and things? Like you're really not pouring into anybody right now, but you're just pouring into yourself. You're holding back your energy, your time, your success, your abundance, your money, whatever it is, you are holding back from certain people. Because you feel like certain people are immature. Some people will not grow up. Okay, you feel like collective. Are you feeling like you're starting to like it's almost like your current environment, you may feel like you don't resonate with it anymore. It's almost like you've outgrown people, places, and things. Let me see. Let me clarify the life situation. You're holding back from a person. You can be holding back from a person, place, or thing, or you're just holding back from people in general. You could be just like listening or observing a lot of like whatever's going on around you. Yeah, yes you are, collective. Yes you are. See, I knew I was saying that. I knew. And let me tell you, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm a seer. You over here trusting yourself. Trust yourself. Roots of stability. Yes, you are. You are holding back. You are trusting yourself. Let me pull this computer out. Trust yourself. And then roots of stability. You are letting your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. And you're grounding yourself in what nurtures your being, establishing a stable base from which love and career can bloom. And I'm not saying like you're holding back from just certain people, but you're just not investing in things that you used to invest in anymore. It's almost like you're shifting into like a different energy, like a transformation. Collective, are some of you transforming? Too many cards, Spirit. Some of you are transforming. Show me, Spirit. Show me. Yeah, Six of Swords. Look, Six of Swords. Some of y'all have picked up the pieces and just moving on with your life. You may have been in a situation that made you feel really regretful. This may be a situation that was hard for you to do, but it was necessary for you to move on from the situation because you knew you had to trust yourself and you had to put yourself first. But you did realize that no matter what the situation did, it kind of awakened, it opened your eyes to see what that person, place, or thing, what that really, how that shown up in your life, and how you had to, it's almost like you had to work on healing yourself to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Just saying, hey, listen, I don't have time for this. And it's almost like you recovered from something that was meant to destroy you. The Three of Cups. Some sort of friendship, some sort of community, some sort of celebration. You had to heal from something that you felt a part of, or that you could have wanted to be a part of. Six of Swords, Three. Oh, y'all can't see that. On YouTube, Six of Swords, Three of Cups. You had to heal from something that you wanted to feel a part of. The World in Reverse. It's something that made you feel like it was inadequate. You felt like there was like something was lacking in your life. Whether this was a person you were involved with, a place, or a thing, it kind of made you feel like it just wasn't showing up for you, how you were showing up for you. And almost like it even energetically draining as well. I sense you were tired in this situation as well. It could have just drained you because you were giving to a situation and it was just draining you. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. So you had to leave it out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. You felt the situation dealing with the person, place, or thing. It made you feel alone. And no matter what you do, you're like intelligent enough to know like when something is meant to be a part of your life and when something is not. And I think, the more that we hold on to things that, we think that we love, we seem to draw ourselves in to hurt even more because that makes it even harder for us to let it go. I think in this situation, whether you were dealing with a person, place, or thing, you were holding on to it for so long because you intuitively knew that this is what love meant to you. But eventually it got to the point to where it pushed you to where you had to let it go. You have to walk away from it. It was almost like a better judgment for yourself. Queen of Swords. Yes, you did. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Bam. Right here. When you had that thought, and you know what, you could have already been like mentally or emotionally checked out of this situation. And you could have just been the type of person that observed what was going on. You really didn't say much in your situation. You were just observing it. You were seeing how things were going to play out. Whether this is that person, place, or thing, you've been watching it play out for how it's been playing out. And, you know, you could have stood up and you could have said something. You could have spoke. You could have defended it. But you didn't. You stayed quiet and you just watch and listen. And I think something could have happened that just made you like it turned you on. It was like a switch. In 1 minute you had the utmost love and respect of something, and then the switch went off, and then it was like nothing. Something happened to where you hit a switch. I don't know if this is your past, present, or your future. I'm about to see what the switch is. Oh wow, too many cards. I'll take it. Groove of unity. Groove of unity. This says bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the groove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. Oh, this is something, okay, this is something that wanted to bind you to it as well. See what I was telling y'all at the beginning when I first started my reading? Spirit wanted me to tell you something about what are you binded to? Okay, well, this is confirmation. Something that you were supposed to be binded to, or something that had you binded to it. And what I mean by bind it is, as soon as we have some sort of emotional connection, attraction to something, that's how you know, that's when we bind something. We bind ourselves to it. And in this situation, you were binded to it. You thought ocean of possibilities, ocean of possibilities. So you thought like the set person, place, or thing was going to bring in so many possibilities. It was going to be wish fulfillment. It was going to be the abundance and the lifestyle, right? But you realize, like, when you were connected to this situation, everything started to move slow for you. With slow climb, everything started to move slow. And then until it became a veil of an illusion. So you found out this whole time that everything was an illusion. And so you had to light the flame of courage. You had to light the flame of courage and move on with you had to move on. Walk away from this situation. Baby. Okay, collective, what y'all got going on in your energy? Let me see. Let me see who one person, place, or thing this situation was. Let me see the enemy that is in your energy right now. What y'all had to walk from? Look, the Queen of Swords came out again. That's confirmation twice, y'all. Look. You can't tell me Spirit is not up in here. What does say? Queen of Swords. What does say? Queen of Swords. So y'all energy coming out strong, collective, right now. Queen of Swords, Page of Wands, to the Four of Cups. Oh, baby. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all what y'all do. Okay. Wait, let me get one more card. I'm going to break it down. Let me tell y'all how y'all was moving. Hold on. Let me see. Wrong card. Let me see. Four of Cups, Page of Swords. The High Priestess. Okay. And then what else? I'm telling y'all how y'all was moving. Okay. So, Queen of Swords, right? You got that nudge, like it's a wrap, over, TKO. I'm moving on with my life. I can be single, sexy, and successful. I really didn't want you. I mean, I don't need you. I just wanted you kind of ordeal, right? Now, whether you were involved with person, place, or thing, right? And again, collective, this is gonna be past, present, or future. Take this reading how this is gonna resonate. But you about to tell somebody what the business is, right? You're gonna say, listen, I appreciate how you were showing up in my life, but right now I'm not going nowhere with you. It's not making me happy. I'm not feeling the abundance. I thought my perspective in seeing something with you, I chose to go to I chose to be in this with this because I thought there was possibilities and growth. But instead, it was an illusion of possibilities and growth. So even though I had the emotions connected to this, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give you this. I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice in right now, right? Whatever it is, you put it in your notice, maybe, because the Queen of Swords to the Page of Wands. This is like no sense of direction with the Four Cups, right? This is people, places, and things, right? Whatever was going on in your energy telling you like, oh, we about to get this money, we about to be successful. It's almost like having a hype man in your energy, right? Y'all ever had a hype man in your energy? And just trying to over here sell you a dream, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? This dream was like, yeah, we're gonna take trips, we're gonna have a good time, we're gonna have money, we're gonna be blah 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 blah, right? And your intuition was telling you something was wrong here. Your intuition with the High Priestess, it was almost like you were hearing this person talk about what y'all were gonna get, right? It really didn't like really hype you up, but you were open to the idea of a hype man hyping you up. Like I said, it was an illusion. It was an illusion. Somebody tried to set you up. Four Swords. Look at that. Four Swords in reverse. Somebody wanted you to the Two of Swords. Okay. Somebody wants you to invest in something. Invest with that person, place, or thing, right? And it's all going to be a cause of you doing the work. You putting in the money. You doing the time. Putting in your energy. And this is the type of person to where they want to reap the benefits off of your work. With the Four Swords and the Two of Swords. Somebody wants to work with you, collective, and they want to reap the benefits. So you put in the time, the energy, the resources, whatever this may be, and they want to, again, like I said, somebody wants to build an illusion of things working out, being successful, things growing, and your intuition's going to automatically know, like, you're going to feel it in the way this person's going to be approaching you, the way that they talk, right? Because, like I said, this is a slow movement card with the Page of, what is this? The Page of Wands to the Four Cups. Yeah. This is almost like this is almost like somebody trying to get a come up off of you to go kick it with other people, basically. Listen to your intuition, collective, but that's somebody in the energy. Stand in your power, know your truth. And if somebody over here trying to be a hype man, hype you up to tell you it's going to be money or it's going to involve money, it is. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. And especially if it's somebody from your past that tries to come back and try to sell you a dream, don't buy it. Don't buy it. If you know you're a hard worker, you know that you pay your bills, you're making ends meet, you're at peace right now, right? Don't let anything come in here and disturb your peace. I think somebody wants to come in here and disturb your peace. Yeah, look, the Hermit. Somebody wants to come rob you of your peace. Look at him. Look at look at his chin and his body. Look at his body and his chin. This man, look. Somebody wants to come in and rob you of your peace. Why y'all can't see my cards? You know, somebody look. Oh. Why does this person want to come in and rob somebody of their peace? Collective. Oh. 3 of Cups. What is this 3 of Cups, Spirit? Show me the 3 of Cups. Show me the 3 of Cups. Baby. 5 of Swords. To the Queen of Cups. What? Baby, somebody want to come work with you. And I want to go take care of some other floozy. But want to use what you got to take care of somebody else. Want to use some Queen of Cups for the 5 of Swords. Somebody who lies, gossips, cheats, manipulates, steals. She may have an animal too. Y'all see her? Look at her. So somebody connected to this person wants to come and invest in you, or whatever cup you're at, which one you are. They also have another cup that you just don't know about. And they want to come invest in you so you can fulfill these cups. They want to come feed somebody else. Somebody want to use you, collective, to go pour into somebody else. What? Okay. Okay, that's why Spirit is saying, trust yourself. You're stable by yourself. Work alone. It's not time to work with anybody. Do not accept any offers right now. Right now, it is time to work alone. Whatever your career, your job is, your side hustle, you do it well by yourself. Continue that right now. If anybody wants to come in and partner with you and build a dream of, we can have it all, and don't believe that. They're coming in to use you to give to somebody else. Look. 4 coins to the 2 of Wands. Look what this is. 4 coins. Look, they want to use your resources to build off of your back to go give to somebody. Look, they want to use your resources to build off of you. I'm not playing. Look at this person. Look at them. Look at them. See that one? Look. That's him, and that's you. And they want that. That's what they want. Whatever collective you got coming in, whatever resources you may have, somebody that does not have it right now sees that you do, and they want to have what you have. And that's maybe to provide for somebody else. I don't know. Take that as it resonates. This person can also make you feel sorry for them and what their situation or what they currently have going on. You may feel sorry or compassion for them. Yeah, you will. No. Yeah. What I just say. The Empress to the, look at that. So they're going to feed you. They're going to feed you all types of blah, 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 right? So you can get caught up in your emotions and you can feel sorry for them and you would be willing to work with them, this person, to be able to, I don't know what it is. I'm not even worried about it because, like I said, no, this ain't that. Yeah, look, true love. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Or somebody's doing magic on your relationship. Somebody wants to ruin your relationship. Somebody wants to ruin. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is what this is. Okay. Somebody, okay. Now, I don't know if you were single, you were dating somebody, right? And you had to let go. You walked away from a past lover. You turn your back. There's no communication. You've moved on, right? They ended up getting with somebody else. This person recognizes that you are the prize, right? You're the go-getter. Maybe they thought the grass was greener on the other side, only to find out that it wasn't real, right? Um, some sort of third party was involved with your situation, your relationship already from the beginning. They wanted to ruin it. They caused some sort of conflict with you, with your person, to make it feel like a 10 of swords, to make it feel like a betrayal. Mm-hmm. So now that person wants to come back to you, use you for your resources so that way they can still give to this person as well. Oh, Lord. I feel sick. Anyways, now that that's been exposed, collective, I already know y'all, my friends, y'all know how to move in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Don't hurt them. Just call the police and tell them to get off your property or put them in jail, baby. That's all I'm gonna say. Ain't that much love in the world. It's 2025. Alright, what's going on in the collective energy? King of Pentacles, somebody out here focusing on their money. King of Pentacles energy, or are you having somebody come into your life? This King of Pentacles is somebody that's stable, that's a leader. You're successful. You're attentive. You're creative. I'm telling you, you just have this mood for hustle and grind. You could work out a lot. You could eat healthy. You could be drinking a lot of water, really healthy at this time. King of Pentacles energy. Very successful. Stable. Or that's what you got coming in. Nine of Pentacles. What is that? Are you overworking yourself, King of Pentacles? Or do you know some sort of King of Pentacles that's overworking themselves? Are you overdoing it? Are you working too hard? Somebody's mishandling money. Somebody is over here focused on like working too hard. Hold on, let me start over. I don't even understand how this person, the King of Pentacles, in this backwards. Spirit, show me what this is. Spirit, show me what this is. Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. No, this ain't gonna do it. Let me get into my other tarot cards now. This ain't gonna work. Yeah, that one reading collective. No, that it makes sense on my board. I wasn't gonna pull that energy. But what it was giving me was there was a King of Pentacles, somebody that was like in an illusion of being successful, right? having this money. This is somebody portraying like there's something that they're not, right? This is somebody making you believe that they're successful, that they're busy, that they're doing something, they're productive. The whole time, this was an illusion. This person was actually going into debt. They were broke. Somebody was losing money, lacking stability, things like that. I really didn't want to pull on that type of energy because we don't do low vibrational over here. We're pulling high vibrational. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands collective. This means we get a passionate new beginning, moving forward, taking a leap of faith. This could be new job, new opportunities, whatever success looks like for you. Take this leap of faith. If you have that creative idea, I've been saying this, if you have a new idea or you just feel the shift within yourself, that it's time to step into a different energy, a different vibration. You're ready to walk away from things that no longer serve you to start something new. Spirit is saying do that. Take that leap of faith. Whether this is past, present, and future collective, I'm already in my Ace of Wands energy. Because the past made you feel like you were suffering. The past made you feel like you were always lacking. You could have been the type of person that always clapped for other people when they won. But now that the wheel has turned in your favor, now it is your time to clap for yourself. The same people you used to clap for while they were winning are not the same people that are clapping for you while you're winning. I'm seeing people are kind of jealous and envious of you as well. You could be a strong worker. You could be somebody that's stable. You could go out to restaurants. You could just be living your best life. You have some people in your circle that are jealous of what you are doing and what you have because they don't. And somebody's feeling guilty. They want to sabotage. Something about somebody sabotaging. Somebody feeling guilty for sabotaging something with you. Somebody that was in your life made you feel like you were inadequate. You were lacking. You were suffering. Somebody is feeling guilty for how they made you feel. Too many cards. Somebody wants to apologize to you, collective, because you're in your Queen of Swords energy, and it fell on top of stability. Baby, you're single, sexy, and successful. And whatever made you feel like you were inadequate, whatever made you feel like you were lack of, whatever made you just feel like you walked away from it. And now whatever you walked away from, you have people, places, and things now regretting why they are not part of your life. You went through a transformation. Your ancestors are guiding you. You could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or have this highly aspected in your chart. So whether you're a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you have this in your chart, you felt like you sabotaged something from the past and now you want a new beginning. You feel like your ancestors, like you need to transform the situation. Your ancestors are guiding you to do what? To go through the dark night of the soul. To heal your shadow, to heal your shadow self. And what spirit? because you were going through some sort of unexpected storm. So if you've been going through some unexpected storm, your ancestors are guiding you to work on healing your shadow self. And what I mean is, while we were growing up, things could have happened to us that, traumatized us. In that moment, if I don't work on healing that trauma or that abuse, I am always going to bind myself to that trauma or abuse. If I don't work on healing it, if I'm always trying not to deal with the pain of my past, then it's always going to have a hold on me because I'm binding myself to it. This could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius sign, or wherever it's aspected, whether it's your moon or your rising, to take a look at whatever has hurt you from the past and how you are binded to it. Because it is. You're going to have to take a look at your shadow sign. And by taking a look at your shadow sign, you're going to be able to see how your thinking and your actions have landed you in places that you don't deserve to be in. You know you deserve better. You want better. You want to be successful. But in order for you to find that success, you have to be able to heal what triggers you. And if it's the past, then that's kind of what you gotta, whether it's the past or the present, you keep going through these emotional storms. I think Spirit is kind of showing you that it is now time to take a look at what's really bothering you, what's really hurting you. Oh, trigger reading, y'all. Trigger. Just gonna be a trigger. If you're not healed, oh no, this is going to be a trigger. Somebody here had control tactics. Somebody here was trying to use control. Whether this was you, somebody was trying to use control tactics on you, or you were trying to use control tactics on other people. But it left you feeling in lack and in doubt, in which there was a completion of cycles. And now it is time for you to find the strength, to find your empowerment, to see the sun. So Spirit is actually pushing somebody to go through the dark night of the soul, to take a look at their shadow self and work on healing any types of trauma or pain or whatever issues from the past. It's almost like the ancestors in the universe is really having somebody really do some self-reflection, basically, inner healing, self-awareness. Because this person is isolating themselves and in their thoughts. And so in autumn, during the harvest season, this person is going to come back and want to apologize and ask for forgiveness. Okay. But they have to heal first. And everybody has free will, collective. Everybody has free will. Collective, you're free. You're free to go. Take a leap of faith. Have a new beginning. Do your own thing. You're free to go. Live your best life. You know your self-worth. Free to go. Freedom. Self-worth. You know your worth. You know your value. You started planting seeds in the springtime. And now your seeds are about to grow. You're about to have a major breakthrough. Whether this is financially, whether this is abundance, whatever seed you've been planting, something good is about to come in for you. Again, I went over the manifestation thing with you. Collective, whatever this is, go do your manifestation ritual outside in nature. Something is coming in for you. You are free to go. So again, you possibly had to walk away from something that you thought was gonna be your forever. It was gonna bring you the abundance. It gave you the illusion that something you were gonna be a part of. Right here, I'm seeing this is a person. Um, but things didn't work out like that. You are now free to go. You took a leap of faith. You walked away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have a new beginning. You know your worth. You've been working hard. Somebody from the past has been isolating themselves, feeling guilty for how they treated you, how they disrespected you. And now ancestors and angels are really guiding this person to take a look at themselves, to be able to be accountable for the behaviors and thinking that these people do, especially when you show up in somebody's life and you just show up as a good person, and then people just don't like you because you're a good person. It don't make sense, but there are people like this in 2025. This is that type of person. And then they want to talk about you and then don't even want to take accountability when you approach them on it. They want to argue with you. They want to say you're the problem, blah, blah, blah. Well, now this person realizes that they were the problem the whole time. So collective, because you are in this self-love energy, be open to receiving. Self-love, be open to receiving right now. I'm going to turn on this light because YouTube can't see my cards. Again, you planted seeds. You've had this epiphany. Now you are with self-love. So now be open to receive. Wow, this person is in regret. This person is in regret. You could have told this person, collective, I'm going to resonate with this story too. We tell people, especially like water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios, or it could be, let me not just say water signs. Intuitive people know, right? When you use your intuition, you use your discernment, something's about to happen, right? You see it, you feel it, you hear it, you know it. And you be warning people, oh my God, I see this happening. I feel it happening. I know it's going to happen, right? And then it's like one ear out the other. They don't believe you. And then sooner or later down the line, then it happens, right? And then, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, I told you so or anything like that. But collective, you could have been the type of person to express to somebody you felt something was wrong, something was off. And they did not listen to this message. They did not heed the call. They did not heed the warning that you were giving them. And now this person's in regret. I got twin flame and avoided and reverse with an offer. So that's over. Collective, whatever you and this person had, it's over. You've moved on. The cycle's closed. Okay. So now this person, if you felt like this is your soulmate, twin flame, whatever this is, the cycle's over with, and now this person's in regret. Spirit is saying they lost a real one. They lost true love. They fumble. they missed their blessing. They lost their blessing. They missed their blessing because they were living this false belief, this facade. Somebody was living a facade. How you gonna lose a facade and miss out on your whole blessing? And that was you, collective. What? Yeah, like contract over. That's over with. This person could be at lost a job, lost a spiritual contract, just losing everything, trying to just live in an illusion. Separation, distance. This person separated from you, creating some sort of distance. Separation with distance. And that was a game changer. Yeah, all communication stopped. When this person distanced themselves from you, all communication stopped. That was the end of the cycle. Okay, what now, Spirit? What now? What now? I don't want to see this no more. Okay, so collective, we got a renewal, we got a spark. Collective, you got that spark, you got that fire. Yes, you are, because you're in your north node. Collective, y'all are in your north node. Y'all are on your spiritual path. You're being divinely guided. You may be ready. You may be reuniting with somebody from your past. In transition or present. Gratitude. Oh, in the present, have gratitude. But you may be reuniting with somebody from your past. Rebirth, wintertime. So by the fall and wintertime, collective, somebody from your past, somebody, not this past person you were with, not this past person you had to close the cycle with because y'all were no contact or anything. I'm talking about somebody from your past is coming back to reconcile with you. This person is not going to deceive you. This person is going to be loyal to you as well. The person coming back to you, it's going to be a forever love. Not a union. Not a union. Collective, if you're single and you about to come into a union, no more confusions, no more illusions. That's out the window. You could have learned that from people, places, and things. How many times people tried to play with you? And want to make you feel like you were the problem. How people, places, and things always, how their behavior always, like, they try to project it on you like you were the problem. You were the one that had issues the whole time. They never said what they did to make you even act out of character. And now they over here, look, they over here having memories, nostalgia of you, collective. Because you don't want them no more. No, trust in divine time. You are going to have a happy home, a happy lifestyle. You and your partner are going to be abundant. Y'all are going to work together. Y'all are about to have good things. Look, don't be scared to take action. Your new beginning. Ace of Wands, new beginning. Do not be afraid to take action on your new love. So if you have been admiring somebody, you've been wanting to talk to somebody or interact, take a leap of faith. Do it. It's only going to create a new beginning for you. If not, collective, somebody is coming towards you to have a new beginning with you if you're single. If you are in a partnership and, you and your partner work well together, again, like I said this in my other reads, you two are going to do something creative with each other, do some self-care, spend some time with each other. You and your partner already emotionally and logically support each other, but do something different. sometime soon. Spice it up a little bit, add a little bit of this, take away a little bit of that. Give yourself some self-care time as well. Pour into you, and that's going to be able to bring in a new lover or spice up the current relationship that you have. Let me see. Now let's get some angel cards. Let's get some angel messages. What do the angels have to say for the collective? What do the angels have to say to the collective? If you believe, no. What is no? Angels say no. If you believe and no. What is if you believe, Spirit? Show me if you believe. What is if you believe? If you believe, where? I'm gonna. Okay. Okay, so if this is how Spirit wants you to know. If you believe the situation will improve, unlikely it will be a no. This is what Spirit said. That's what Spirit said. That one, I ain't saying that. That was on Spirit. Spirit sent that to y'all. What else, Spirit? In the near future. So again, you too. Spirit said, if you believe the situation will improve, unlikely and no. And in the near future, what else, Spirit? In the near future, choose a new direction. Choose a new direction because it's up to you. You're ready. You're ready for recovery. Oh, wow. Okay, Spirit, talk. Okay, I like that little message. Talk to him, Spirit. Come out. Oh, there's one more card. And have forgiveness. Okay, and have forgiveness. So Spirit said, if you believe the situation will improve, unlikely it will be a no, but in the near future, you will choose a new direction. It's up to you because you're ready to recover, have forgiveness. Okay? Okay? Remain positive and what? And yes, it's going to be perfect timing for one, Spirit. It's going to be perfect timing for one, Spirit. Show me what perfect timing is for. To have a peaceful resolution, compromise, and say no. And still walk off. Okay. So this can mean like the past is going to come back and want to apologize to you, want to ask for some sort of forgiveness. You could be healing. You could be in the process of healing, or you may be healed. When somebody from the past wants to come back in, wants your forgiveness. Spirit is saying it's okay for you to forgive this person, but not to allow them to come back. Spirit is saying for you to choose a new direction because you know you're ready. when you separate it from that person, place, or thing, the saddest part about this is, you know when a person, place, or thing really loves you, because when you walk away from it, that person, place, or thing will chase after you because they know they don't want to lose you. If you turned your back and walked away from a person, place, or thing, and they didn't chase after you, it's okay to forgive them. But you have to leave the person the same way that they left you. No matter how much love you pour into somebody, no matter how much you feel like somebody can really, if somebody feels like they're your true love, or you know that they can be a good person, but they just won't be a good person, I'm sorry, but when people, places, and things show you who they are, believe them. But it's okay to have forgiveness for this person. Move on. You don't have to compromise anything. Spirit is saying to move into a new direction, take a leap of faith, because what comes in after this apology is something way better. It's going to be way better than what you left behind. And look, trust in divine timing. That was on top. Trust in divine timing. All right, collective, that was my reading. You guys, thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. Let me make sure that I do every card. I did. Here, let me get your oracle card. Let me see what the Egyptian gods and goddesses have to tell you. Ancestors. We got the angels. Let me get the ancestors. Ancestors, what do you want to tell the collective? Pick up the and call upon you. Show me what you want the collective to see. Union and power, collective. Union and power. So, the Egyptian ancestors is telling you to come into union with yourself. Self-love is the best love, and stand in your power. And what this means is standing in your power is you have to be able to lead with truth and authority. But it has to be your truth and authority, not what the world tells you, not what your family tells you, not what your job tells you. You have to stand in your power and allow your truth to be your truth. So the Egyptian gods is saying, come into union and stand in power with yourself. This means, baby, we got to stand on big business today. If it don't make dollars, it won't make sense. And that's justice. Collective, some of y'all are getting justice. If people, places, and things have played on you and you were innocent, y'all are about to get justice. You have faith and wisdom, and you're spiritually protected. Look, faith and wisdom and spiritually protected. Faith and wisdom, spiritually protected. Okay, my ancestors ain't playing with y'all. All right, collective, thank you guys for choosing Truth Heals 1111. If you did not see the beginning of the reading, please watch the video from the beginning where we started off with what I seen spiritually, and then it really dives into the tarot cards. I send each and every one of you love and light. Thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. I'm going to pray for you and your family, and hopefully you will pray for me and my family. I love each and every one of you. And then don't forget, collective, I will be on here tomorrow and Sunday to do 2 more readings. So thank you for spending your time with me this weekend, because I'm going to spend a little bit of time for you. Again, I love each and every one of you, and y'all have a good night.